Hello everyone, welcome to the 10th part of this tutorial where by the end of it we'll get our model to start having more features and look of a Toyota Land Cruiser. While creating this part of the tutorial, I noticed that some vertices on the roof of the car were a bit off regarding their placement on the blueprint, so I had to fix them before we continue. If you don't have the time to follow along with the correction, that's totally fine. I have linked the corrected blend file in the description below. Simply download it and let's begin from where we ended. But if you want to follow along and fix yours too, I will definitely show you how I got it done. So I had to realign this particular vertex here onto this outline. And also from the front view, I had to move this up to fill up the spaces at the top here. So I selected everything and I move them up to fill up that space there. And you can see we had this vertex perfectly where it needed to be. And I selected all these front vertices here and brought them down again to align them with the blueprint. And in edge selection, I selected these two edges and I dissolved them. And then I had to move some of these vertices upwards slightly as shown. I selected one of the running loop cuts here and I dissolved it and then moved these vertices outward to align them properly. I added an edge loop here, and from the front view, moving along the x-axis, I pulled all these vertices outward slightly. And then I just had to realign some vertices here in place. I threw in an edge loop there to give us a crease, and selecting these vertices at the back here, I just had to bring them downwards slightly. And that's all we had to do. So what I want us to start doing, I want us to begin with this part here and model it all the way up to join with the roof. So selecting the roof, let's go into edit mode, select this vertex and let's duplicate it and bring it over here like so. Let's go to our top view and let's move it out to about here. Let's go back to side view and I'm gonna extrude one here like so. Go to back view and let's align it like this. And you can see we are having the front part of the vehicle showing in our back view here, and with time it's going to start affecting the way we see our vertices from the back view or how we are aligning them. So in order not to get confused and make things easy, I'm going to select all of them. Let's hide them. Okay, select these again, go back into edit mode, and I'm going to select this vertex. Let's extrude one here, extrude another here, and let's just bring the last one over here like this. I'm going to select this vertex and let's extrude it to about here. Select this one and press F to create a face, and let's align it properly here. Select this vertex, let's press F and align it like so. And in our back view, I'm just going to select all these three vertices and let's move them inwards like this. Let's go to top view and move them even more inwards, just onto this outline here. I'm going to select this vertex. Let's extrude it up here. Go to top view and let's move it in like this onto this outline. I'm going to go to my back view and let's add a single vertex here and let's bend it to fill this space here. Let's check this from our front view and we can see how this is supposed to align. So let's just move it inward slightly like this. I'm gonna extrude one vertex here. Let's go to our top view, and I'm going to align it over here like this. Let me push it back a bit more. Let's go to side view, and let's extrude one here like this. Go to top view, and let's move it over here. With this still selected, I'm going to select this. Let's press F to connect them together. Let's go back to our top view. I'm going to add in two vertices here, and along the x-axis I'm going to push them out. Let's add in two at the top here and just slide them a bit to the left. Okay, select this vertex here, press F. Let's slide it a bit up and move it a bit to the right to align with this vertex here. Select this, press F, slide it up, and let's slide it a bit to the left. And we're going to add in one vertex here. Move it a bit backwards. Select this two, press F, select this two, and let's press F like so to fill in all those spaces. And let's check our alignment from the top view. And I think this needs to be a bit straighter, because when you look at our reference, we have like a flat and perfect surface here. So let's select these, and I'm just going to move it out like this. Move this a bit outwards, and let's move this in like so slightly. You can see from the reference here that we have a very little curve at the corner here. So let's copy that. Let's go to our back view, and I'm going to select this vertex. Let's push it in like this, select this, and let's move it outward slightly. I'm going to realign these vertices from the top view here. So select this, let's move it in like this. Select this, let's also move it in. And this last one here, I'm going to bring it here. And just trying to make sure that they are in a straight line. Okay. Select this vertex, and from the side view, I'm going to extrude a single one here like this. Let's go to our top view, and let's move it out slightly like this. Select this vertex, press F. Let's add a single vertex here and move it backward slightly, and move it out just to bend that part a bit. Okay, let's see. Select these four vertices, press F, add a single vertex here. Let's align it with this one here. Select this and press F. Alright, so press A to select everything, and let's flip the normals. Right click and shade smooth. Back to top view. Let's realign these vertices properly. So I'm going to select these, and let's move it in a bit. Move this in also. Move this in as well. We can push this out slightly. And I'm just going to slide these vertices. These. Let's select all these three vertices, press G twice and press E, and let's slide them over here like this. I'm gonna select this single vertex. Let's extrude one here, and let's extrude another one here like this. So this is the part we are creating, and you can see it's a very straight edge here. So maybe we can slide this a bit more. Okay, let's go to our back view, select this vertex, let's push it over here, select this, let's move it here. I'm gonna add in one more here, and let's bring it here like this. I'm going to dissolve this vertex. Let's go to our top view, select this one, and let's move it out like this. Let's also move this out slightly. And let's go to our back view, select this, and let's push it out a bit more. Select these two, press F. I'm gonna add an edge loop here, select this vertex, and let's bring it up here, like so. Let's slide this away a bit more. Select these two vertices, slide them here, slide this here too. Select these, press F, slide it like so. Select these two, press F, like this, press F, and let's bring it over here. Like these two, press F. Let's start filling up this area here. So I'm gonna select this vertex. Let's extrude one up here. Go to top view and let's move it in to align it well. Extrude another one here. Go to top view. Let's align it well. And I'm gonna bring the last one over here, like so. Go to top view and let's align it well, like that. Let's move this in a bit. And I'm going to select these three vertices. Let's slide them a bit to the right. Select these two, slide them, and I'm gonna select this single one here and slide it. Let's extrude it up here. Go to top view and let's align it here like so. With that still selected, I'm also gonna select these and let's connect them with F. I'm gonna add a single vertex here. Go to top view and let's move it back like so. Let's go into edge selection. Select one of these edges and let's dissolve them. Go into vertex selection. Select these two vertices and let's connect them with F. Let's add in a single vertex here. And I'm gonna grab it up like so to curve that area, just like our reference. And I'm gonna select these two vertices. Let's connect them with F. And let's add in two loop cuts in the middle here. I'm gonna select this one. Let's slide it up a bit. Select these and let's slide it down. And selecting these two vertices, let's press F to fill all those faces. I'm going to box select on these three. And let's move them out just slightly to bend them. Select these other three. And let's also bend them a bit, like so. This vertex is a bit outward, so I'm just gonna move it inward slightly, like that. Select these two vertices. Let's press F to fill those faces, and I'm gonna add in two loop cuts here. Let's select this vertex and slide it up. Select this other one. Let's also slide it up. And selecting these two vertices, let's fill in those faces. And selecting the last vertices at the top here, I'm gonna fill that face. we need to move in some of these vertices to make this surface flatter. So I'm going to move this in. Let's also move that in. Let's add in a loop cut in the middle here. And selecting this vertex together with this, let's press J to join them together. So I just want to even up the spaces between these vertices. So select these and select this one here. And let's slide them like so. Select these ones and slide them. Okay. Let's select this vertex and let's extrude it over here. And let's push it outwards like so. Select these two vertices, press F. I'm gonna select these and let's press F and let's slide it down. Select these also, press F and I'm gonna grab it over here. Next, I want us to create this window panel here, and then we'll create the windows. So I'm going to select all these vertices, and let's change this to individual origins, and let's duplicate all of these and scale them down like so. And I'm just going to grab these and move them a bit closer. Let's move these. Let's slide these over here. And going to move this forward. I'm gonna select this vertex and let's extrude one over here. Go to top view and I'm going to move it in just slightly like this. Select this vertex and press F. Let's slide this over here. Bring it down. Let me move this a bit back. Select this vertex. Press F. Bring this down. Select these and press F. Okay, let's select these and check from the top. Okay, let's just continue with the up faces. So I'm going to select these and press F. Let's bring this over here. Select these, press F, bring it down. And let's push it in. Select these, press F, and I'm just going to select these and let's align it to this vertex here, and let's bring them down a bit more. Let's add in an edge loop here and let's slide these like so. Slide this up some more. And also bring this down and maybe bring it down like so. Select both of them and let's bring them down here. Okay, let's select these vertex, press F, let's move it like so. And for this part here, which is where this panel ends, I'm going to add in an edge loop like this. Let's add in another and slide it here. And I'm going to add one in the middle, and let's delete vertices. Select this vertex and let's press F. Let's bring this down. Okay, now let us create the first window here. So I'm going to select all these vertices. Let's duplicate them. And I'm going to move them inwards to about there. Let's select all of these and let's hide them. Select these two vertices and let's join them with F. And I'm going to add in two loop cuts here. And I'm just going to bend that part like so. Maybe I can just move this so. Okay. So with that part selected, I'm going to press F. Let's align this properly. Press F. Select these two vertices. Press F. And let's add in a vertex there and also a vertex here. Okay, so now let's add in a single vertex here and select this, press F. Let's align it like so and select this, press F. Let's bring it over here and let's add in one more here. So select these, press F, select these and press F. Let's go to top view and just going to straighten this out. Okay, I still feel we can straighten this up, so let's move it in. I think that's okay. Okay, now let us continue creating the rest of the panel, both the top panel and the bottom panel. So I'm going to go into side view and select this bottom vertex, and you can see it's way too close to the top vertex here. So I'm just going to bring it down slightly to about here, and I'm just going to repeat the same process with these remaining vertices. So select this, let's bring it down, and you can see over here we have two vertices which we need only one, and that's because we got them from this area which we duplicated them from. So I'm going to box select on them, press M, and let's merge them into a single vertex at the center. And let's grab this over here. Okay, select this vertex here. Let me see. We can't really see how this panel aligns here, and that's because of the side mirror blocking. So let me load in a different reference image. Okay, so I'm going to extrude a single vertex out like this. Let's go to top view, and I'm going to move it out slightly like that. Select these and press F to create a face. Go to top view, let's push it out slightly, and let's just repeat the same process with the remaining vertices. And with this last one here, I'm going to create a face. Let's align it like so. And maybe we can bring it back a bit. Okay. And I'm going to select all these top vertices here on the panel, and let's just slide all of them down a bit like so. And let's select these bottom ones and slide them up like so. I'm gonna select this vertex and let's create a face here and move it like so. And I think these parts need to be flattened, so I'm just going to box select on all of them, and let's scale them at 0 degrees on the z-axis and move them up. So I'm gonna select these and let's move it over here. Now for this bottom panel, I'm going to select this front door, select this vertex, and holding Ctrl, select the last one here. Let's duplicate them out and cut them out by selection. Select that part again, and let's remove the shrink wrap modifier from it. So with that part still selected, I'm also going to select this roof and let's join them together. Go into edit mode and let's select all of them again, and I'm going to bring them inwards slightly like that, and let's dissolve these, selecting them again. I'm going to bring them upwards to about there. Let's move this up as well, and with that still selected, I'm also going to select this, press F, and let's join them together for now. I'm going to box select on all these vertices. Let's extrude them downwards like so, and I'm going to move them a bit forward. Okay, select these two and let's press F to create a face. Now for this panel here, which is this, I'm going to, first of all, let's bring all these vertices down. Let's also bring this down. Okay, and I'm gonna select this. Let's move it out slightly, and I'm gonna duplicate one over here. I'm also gonna select these. Let's also duplicate to about here, and with that still selected, I'm gonna select these again. Let's press F to create a face between them, and let's add in about 4 loop cuts here. I'm gonna select these. Let's bring them down, bring these down, and I'm gonna bring this a lot more down, like so. Let's select the vertices on this window, all the vertices here, and go to side view. I'm going to duplicate them, bring them over here, and let's rotate them like this. Let's go to top view, bring this here. Just aligning it to this area here. Let's go back to side view, and I'm going to bring this here. Let's move this like so. Let's move this in. Also gonna move this in. And let's bring this out. So I'm gonna select all of these vertices and let's extrude them like this. And let's rotate them, move them back, and let's realign this. Let's check it from the top. Okay, maybe we can just move them back slightly. I'm going to flatten these lower vertices on the z-axis. Select all of these. Let's duplicate them here. And I'm just going to line them back here. Let's extrude this over here. And I'm going to make sure it aligns with this. Okay, select this vertex. Let's create a face. Move it here. Select these. Okay. Press A to select everything and let's flip the normals. Okay, so as you can see, we are just creating the blockout for all these areas for now, before we will start bringing out every detail in them. So I'm going to select these vertices and let's duplicate them to create this part. Bring them here and let's rotate. Let's push this back a bit and let's move this here. And for this last part here, let's add in an edge loop like so. Press E and F and let's slide this, bring it here. Okay, and I'm going to select all these vertices here. Let's duplicate and move them outwards like so. I'm gonna duplicate this and let's bring it over here, aligning this vertex with this. And let's see the bottom. So I don't know if you can see this clearly, but this part, which is what we have here, it's a bit smaller compared to this other one. Let me add in a different image to show that properly. So you can see it over here. It looks very small compared to this. So let's copy that. I'm going to select all these vertices and not too much. Let's just slide them back like so. And let's also push this forward a little bit more. Okay, I'm gonna add in some edge loops to tighten all these parts here. So let's add an edge loop here. Let's move it up. Move this up. And I'm gonna add some on this window, bring it down. And for this part, let's bring this here. Let's add in one more here and let's delete it. Let's just tighten this. Let me bring back all the parts we hid here just to see how this is looking. So I'm gonna bring back the bonnet bumper 3, bumper 4, and let's bring back this. I forgot to bring back this bumper, which in my outliner is bumper 2. So I'm gonna unhide that. And you can see how this is turning out. It's looking nice already. And when we start adding all the necessary details we have to add to this area, it's gonna look even a lot better. Okay guys, so I know we've not created everything I said we're gonna be doing in this part, like the windows here and also the door, but I like to bring it to an end, whereas in the next part we are going to do just that, and then we'll see how we can start adding every detail we need to add to this to make it look even much better. So see you guys in the next part.